What do you think Health and Human Services is about? Jonathan Slomley thinks it's about health. Jake Carawanza thinks it's about helping people and learning about new careers. Molly Staley thinks it's about learning how to help people and learning about your community. So Health and Human Services was really about world helpers and the 12 determinants of health, mental illnesses, mental health, careers, your interests. We did a lot of volunteering and went over some healthcare of other countries and places. So for one of our topics in Health and Human, we did World Helpers, and for me and Sam in that unit, we focused on David Suzuki. And David Suzuki is a world helper basically because he's an environmental activist, and he pushes to stop global warming and things like that. Another topic we learned in Health and Human Services was 12 determinants of health, and they are gender, culture, health services, income, and social status, employment, education, social environments, physical environments, healthy childhood development, personal health, genetic endowment, and social support. So for our third topic in Health and Human Services, we learned about mental illnesses and mental health. And one of the things that stood out most about that unit was probably the Soloist movie. So the Soloist movie was about a guy named Nathaniel, this guy, who lived on the streets basically until Steve, a reporter, found him and decided to write a story about him. And it turns out as the movie goes on that Nathaniel has schizophrenia and that he was actually amazing at music, and he was going to go into a big school for music and stuff until his schizophrenia got too strong for him to handle, and he ended up on the streets. Another topic in Health and Human was careers and interests. For that unit, we searched up different careers that we thought would be best for us. And for me, I got agronomist and wildlife technician, which are both really outdoorsy jobs and stuff, which I kind of like. And Sam got lawyer and psychologist.
Another thing we did in Health and Human Services is volunteering. I helped out with the school health fair in February, and I helped out with Hungry Bowls. And we also, as a class, went down to Fox Hollow and played with little kids. And overall, my volunteering with it was pretty good. I didn't really have any bad experiences with the class.
So for my volunteering, I did a lot of O-School stuff, and I did most of mine with the Major Midget Pens girls team, which I played on last year. I went to their tryouts actually and helped them pick the team, and I helped them set up practices and helped coach the inter-squad games. And another one I did is I helped out Izzy, who is now the new coach of Newbridge, and I helped her with her girls on the ice to just run a practice.
Okay, so finally our last topic that we're going to talk about is healthcare systems. Some of the big things that we did when we were researching this is the helping tree, where we did a bunch of research about resources to do with healthcare and where you can go for different support systems in Halifax. And another one that we did was where we did research about healthcare in other countries, and we watched a documentary on the quality of other people's healthcare compared to ours, and yeah. It is extremely important for caregivers working in the helping field to maintain personal and professional skills, because without maintaining these kinds of skills, it makes it very difficult to actually help other people. For example, a lot of the jobs in the helping field require strong confidentiality policies involved, and if you end up ever breaking these, this can be a huge issue with your job. We did a lot of research about the kind of healthcare systems our province provides and the kind of healthcare systems our overall country provides. Obviously, Canada as a country has free healthcare, which is very good for us. And we did a lot of research about how to access social healthcare. And everything that you want to go into in that kind of depends on the situation. Some things require money, but there are a lot of group therapy kind of things that you can also attend, which are free. Volunteers possess a great deal of value in our communities. Whether big or small, everything that they do makes a difference, and everything that they do has the potential to inspire others around them to make an even bigger difference. Someone's personal wellness and determinants of community health kind of relate to each other and form an overall relationship in the way that your community forms your personal health. So if you were living in a bad situation, it would affect your personal health in a negative way, whereas if you were living in a good situation, it would affect your personal health in a positive way. Some personal traits relevant to the helping careers associated with health and human services are being caring, supportive, driven to help other people, and also driven to make a positive change in our world.
And that concludes our Health and Human Services exam.